Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a polka dot fish on my Gaomon PD1161 drawing tablet. But what do I mean by a polka dot fish? Well, essentially everything on the inside of the fish, besides the actual outline of the fish, is going to be made up of polka dots. That is my plan, at least to an extent. There are going to be some exceptions to the polka dot rule, quote unquote, but more so than not, this fish is going to be made up of multicolored polka dots. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out in today's video, as I think it would be really cool to take this same concept and do it with acrylic or oil paint as well in the future if I end up liking how this turns out. But I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably first off go ahead and create some layers in the drawing program I'm using today, which is GIMP. And then after I create those layers, I should probably do a little bit of an outline of a fish. And then after that, I should probably go ahead and get to actually doing the polka dots. First off, though, as said, we got to go ahead and create some layers, so let's do that real quick. All I've got right now is a background over here, so let's go ahead and just create one layer. It's just going to be clear, and another layer, just going to be clear once again. And I'm just going to select the top layer right here, and I'm going to go and grab my pen, and I'm going to go ahead and get to drawing. I've got it set to 10 pixels for my brush size right now, and I'm just using the normal pen brush. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a jaw, starting off right here, I'm thinking. I'm not super happy with that. I'm going to do another. There we go. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of an eye right here now. Why is it doing that? Is it, oh, smooth stroke is off. Smooth stroke is off. What is it doing? What is it doing? I'm not sure exactly what it's doing, frankly put. Smooth stroke is off. I've turned that off on purpose. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, frankly put, but something is going on. It is not letting me draw just a normal circle. Well, let's apply jitter, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's turn smooth stroke on. I don't know. Maybe turning smooth stroke on will help. I doubt it. I think that just made it worse. I'm really not sure what's going on. I think it's something with my actual drawing tablet settings, probably. Problem is, I actually didn't open my drawing tablet program before this video. I was like, oh, I don't need to do that. I'm just mirroring my screen, so it's okay. So I didn't open the program, but no, it's really not liking me right now. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do... I don't know what the deal is. I could just cheat, but I don't want to. This is getting annoying. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? I'm trying to think how I can fix this. I might. I don't want to have to go through all the trouble of setting this up on video. This is just being a pain in my butt. Well, I am just doing this drawing as a concept more so than not, so it doesn't need to be perfect, so I'm just going to kind of go for it in all honesty. What the fuck? I'm just like, what's going on now? I'm so confused as to what's going on. I have no idea. I guess this is kind of a lesson for me that I actually should probably open up my drawing tablet program before before I use my drawing tablet. Yeah, I guess this is a lesson learned, you know what I'm saying? I guess this is a lesson learned. Alrighty. There we go. And now for some teeth. There we go. Just like that. And so now what I'm going to do, now that I've gone ahead and done the outline of the fish, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to just select the inside of the fish just like that. Or inside of the fish just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take my brush and I'm going to make it really big. So I'm going to take it up to like 50. See how big that is. It's not nearly big enough. I'm going to take it up to 100. There we go. Just like that. Thinking 100 should probably be good. And so now that it's on 100, I'm going to go ahead and just select an interesting color. So I'm just going to make it, I don't know, let's see, like blue. So let's take blue. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start doing polka dots, like kind of all over the fish. And I'm going to do them in like a bunch of different colors. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and select a new color now. So I'm going to go ahead and select pink. And basically my goal is to just fill up the fish the entire way with polka dots until that is the background of the fish. Just a bunch of different colored dots and whatnot. And I honestly, so far, am kind of liking the concept of this drawing. I'm kind of liking the whole sort of like polka dot look kind of thing where it's just kind of like a bunch of different colors as the background. I am honestly liking this a little bit more so than not. I think with like 5 or more colors, it'll look the best. So I'm going to go ahead and do another color now. Red this time. That one kind of matches too much with the pink though, in all honesty. So I'm going to do green instead. I think with maybe like brighter, more pastel colors, this would work a little bit better. But it's still not working too bad by any means. And I think also with like different size, like dots and stuff, I think this would be best. Just going to select another color now, and I'm thinking this time I kind of want to go for yellow. And I think I'm going to try to see, is there any more like colors I can use, like maybe like a dark blue. And I think I'm going to go back to one of the colors I used previously, specifically back to pink, I'm thinking. And basically my goal now is to just go ahead and cover up all of the white spaces that are left. So I'm just rotating back through the colors, just covering everything back up pretty much, or covering up everything that I might want to cover up kind of thing. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And there we go. I think that's pretty much it. So that very much is the polka dot fish. I actually really like how this looks. I do. I am going to go ahead and unselect everything now. So now that we've got none, so I'll unselect it. Is there anything else? Let's just take a look. That's still white. So I am going to go through and kind of just clean this up just a little bit, since there was still some white spaces and whatnot. So I'm going to take this one right here. I'm just going to go through with my mouse just a little bit just to clear everything out just a little bit. Because there still are some white spaces that I did not quite notice on my drawing tablet, and I'm just looking on my monitor right now. And I'm thinking, there we go. I'm thinking that's probably just about it, in all honesty. I'm thinking that's probably just about it. Well, there we go. There we go. This is looking pretty good, though. I'm liking how this is looking. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the border and all the details. And it actually looks kind of creepy, I ain't gonna lie. But as a whole, I am much more satisfied with this drawing. I'm much more satisfied with this drawing than not. Let me just put it that way. But I don't think I'm quite done yet. I don't think I'm quite done drawing with this. I don't think I'm quite done drawing this drawing quite yet. I do think that I'm going to take the size of my brush back down to 10. And I'm going to go ahead and reset the colors. And now I'm going to go ahead and go over the entire border of the fish. Again, I'm thinking to make it a little bit thicker, a little bit more distinct and whatnot. And I'm just going to do that all the way around, I'm thinking. And then I'm going to add some other little details. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fix this issue for the next time. It's getting annoying. It's getting really annoying, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I do not know what the deal is. I guess this is what I get for not properly setting up my tablet now, isn't it? Alrighty. You know, I'm actually getting annoyed. I'm never making this mistake again. I am never doing this again. I am never not setting up my program. Oh my god. Wow, this is like so frustrating. Oh my god. You know what? I'm using my mouse. I don't care anymore. I'm literally just going to use my mouse to fix all this. Wow, that's so annoying. Alrighty, y'all. I think that is pretty much the entire drawing done, though. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Just cleaning up some stuff with my mouse that I can see on my monitor and stuff like that. But, you know, I think that's it. Let's just take a look at it without the... Oh, and I just realized I did all of the border. Oh, and I didn't do any of the border up here. I got to do the border up here. I just realized. How could I miss that border? Alrighty, I'm going to leave it like that. Well, there we go. That is much better now. And I just realized I left the border. I was on the wrong... I was on the wrong layer when I was doing the border. That's okay. It's perfectly fine. It ain't no biggie, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no biggie. Too amusing, you know what I'm saying? Too amusing. Well, the completed drawing, I am honestly pretty happy with. I really like how this turned out. I really like the sort of polka dot look for this drawing right here. And as a fan, I definitely have to say that I am a much, well, bigger fan of this drawing than not. Now, I will admit, I have learned some very new things in today's video, such as the fact that you should definitely always have your actual drawing program running when you're trying to use your program, because this got very annoying very quickly. But that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm still much more happy with this drawing than not. So certainly no complaints on my behalf. And I definitely do think that this would be something fun to do on, like, let's say, a physical sort of material kind of thing. Specifically with, I really want to try, like, oil painting with my little characters and stuff like that eventually when I have the money to afford oil paint. Really want to try oil painting eventually, and I think this would be very fun to try doing, like, really heavy layers that take a long time to dry, and then just do like a fish over all of those layers, and it's kind of like just polka dots or like a sort of like sweep of color and stuff like that. I think it would look very interesting. That's definitely something I'm interested in doing in the future, and I really do like the concept of how this looks, and I definitely do want to do more stuff like this in the future, both digitally and physically. And as a whole, I'm a fan of this drawing. Let me know what you guys think of this drawing, though. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Let me know in the comments down below. And, of course, please make sure to, well, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my... I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my... What was it? My main channel. That's what it is. My main channel. All in the description down below. Go check it all out. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. And, of course, make sure to let me know what y'all think of this drawing right here. Till the next one, y'all, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?